It's week 3 of the National Football League, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Jets and the Pats. All that and more coming up next.
From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises. This weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off and running from Gillette. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
It's always fun, puts a smile on my face when I see a rookie leading an offense out. A lot of them look like 10-year vets with confidence and poise in the middle of that huddle, middle of their teammates. Let's watch his first couple throws. That's where sometimes you can see some of those nerves slipping through.
This is the first carry for the rookie from Florida. This is ahead for about 5. Kyle Duggar holding him down. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. All right, Brock, getting a look now at their draft class from this year, and some haters on the outside for this class, but I know inside the building, they're real excited about this group.
You know, one thing, Kate, I've learned, meeting scouts out on the road, especially on the college level, I talk to them, they'll say, different organizations, like, yep, this guy's a Raven. Yep, this guy's a Seahawk. Yep, this guy just fits who we are. The elite programs, they don't care about the noise on the outside. When they see a fit to their team and their organization, they go get them. And that's what I see in this draft class.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Man in motion here. Throwing now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Looking for a throw here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's certainly 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They're going play action. Rolling out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
This time he's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You've got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. You also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
A win is a win for him. Whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Going play action, May. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. 12 yards on that play. A good call nets him the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. He's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Second and 3 now. Throwing is May. It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. And they make the tackle at the 38. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. From the gun, it's May. Chased out to his right. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
So we're through 1 quarter of this AF. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They have second down behind the sticks. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Play now from the gun. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he can't hurt you with a return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Dirty shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They give it to him again. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Zaquan Jones with the tackle on that play.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
There's a holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. They're going for this. They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The 4th down stand. The drive will start operating from the gun. Here's May. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's May. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Field goal attempts coming up from John Ponferomo. Pretty easy kick here, Brock. Just 22 yards. The kick by Roddy's good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Xavier Gibson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now here comes the New York offense. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. Play action on 1st down. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he got this close to midfield before going out. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. To throw it on 1st down. Rolling left, buying some time. And the 1st down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And now it's 2nd down. From the gun, here's a handoff. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. From midfield now. He has the first over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. Slated downs to approach here from the 40. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Getting out to his left. Throwing deep to the left. Wide open downfield. Got it! And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that one. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. Zerline with the extra point. And the Jets drive their lead to 11.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Patriots running their offense out there. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Complete over the middle. And he'll get over the 38-yard line before going down. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Short pass, Bryant. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Another punt coming up. Bryce Behringer to do the honors again. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be Jets football. Throwing from the gun here. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he gets it up across the 30 before going out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Back now, pressure on its way. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. So at the end of 2, the Jets really playing road warriors here. They've got the lead. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit.
Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The New England offense with the football. They get it. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. May now. Complete. It's Bourne. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Third quarter starts with a run by Stevenson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. On play action. Here's May. That one's tipped and intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. Took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
The Jets have their offense ready to go again. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. They'll throw to begin this drive. He lets one fly deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up. Now looking to throw. That's complete to Wilson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on second down. He'll throw it yet again. Complete out to the right. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. I picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short throw to the tight end. That's a given. You don't expect to see many of those drops.
Bass's kick is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. This return starts at the 5. Find some space. He's past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Here's New England ready once again on offense. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Let's go now. Bronco switch.
Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 37. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And the Patriots in the nickel for this 3rd down call. gonna throw this one. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's a throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Option give here. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackle made by Jawan Bentley.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line. Where's the importance of staying in phase as a defender? He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Buys time, rolling right. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On first down, they'll run. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Another carry for him. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Escapes the pocket. He's got it. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So they'll have some time to prepare. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets have likely locked up the win right there. Point after converted by Zerline. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Back to the air. It's May. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And now on 3rd down. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Patriots will have a first down. That's taken in by Henry. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw for May. That one's complete, right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. May now from the gun. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's May. Put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. 3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. May throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Play action on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Tucker makes the play. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed. It really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
They're set up at the 35 now. To the air on 1st down. May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Offense in the hurry up here. Going play action. May. He lets a heater go deep. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. DeMar Hamlin picks it off. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Looking to the air here. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Throw left side, complete. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. They get 22 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Pass play coming here. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Chased out to his right. Completed to Davis. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Jets looking at a 3-0 start to the season. Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Trying to push this past the marker. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Finds a man right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Catch made underneath by the back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss. The Jets take their first time out. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Pass play now. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Setting up a throw. He's on the move. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely throwing it away.
And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. First down from the red zone. Complete out to the right. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So it's a road win for the Jets. And they're continuing to survive among
It's week 4 of the National Football League. And coming up next is the Jets. Rocket arm quarterback. He's your top dog in the league.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go from East Rutherford. Xavier Gibson now to return. This return makes it up to the 25. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Running for the marker on second. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
What's going on, guys? Get your game up.
First down, ball at the 36. Back to the well again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's second and 11. This one is taken in by Tony. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Third and just 2 to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And it sets up second down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Setting up the running back screen. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Throwing now off play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They'll throw it again. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Second and 3 now. They'll try and throw it here. He's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. So now, here's 3rd and goal. He'll throw it. Escapes out to the left. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So the Jets are going to try a field goal on 4th down. Greg Zuerlein headed out. A very short kick here from the right hash. Bass's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Fielded at the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
You remember what he did last week? Kind of worked in support of. And it gets to times a winning effort. You'll take 3 touchdowns every single week, twice on Sunday. All those turnovers can happen. They eventually catch up to you. This time it was a win. It'll repeat this week with all those mistakes. Long out.
It's completed right side. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Taken in by Smith. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. 4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Gibson now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The 2nd drive coming up now for the Jets offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They send him left out of the slot. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
On the move, headed right. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's keeping it again. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. So after the play, we have the trainers headed out. Looks like a member of the Dolphins out there is in some discomfort. From the 40 on 2nd down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Ron starts out with a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 34. Ball hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Tua now from the gun. Pulled in by Waddle. And he'll get it over the 38-yard line before going down. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. Xavier Gipson on to return for the Jets. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And it'll be their football. The Jets out to begin another drive. And it's an interesting game for both they and the rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Hand off to the back. Has a lane inside the 25. That one goes for 25 yards. And it's going up for a New York first down. From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Jets take a second-quarter lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Going play action. Tagovailoa. Isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And this will be a second effort of the contest. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. Punt meets him at the 28. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. 1st and 10 now from the 30. The Jets offense now set to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Got his target, it's Tony. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. He began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he takes this one down to the 10 3 now. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a 13-point lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Jets double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. This return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Miami offense headed out there now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun, they'll get to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Tua off the play fake. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. DeMar Hamlin picks it off. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway. Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. You're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever got the ball fully in.
And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They give it to him again. And this one doesn't go far. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain running right. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Dolphins trailing in the early going. From the 47. Oh, he's on the move, and so is the defense, and they take him down. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. Throwing. Here's Toa by Laron 3rd. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. The Jets take their first time out, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. On again comes Jake Bailey to punt this away. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. The Jets and this running back headed back out for a new series. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing now on 1st down. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit. That brings out the flag. specialties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Another try following the sack. On the run right, throw it deep. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked up by Micah Hyde. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season. They've got first down from the 31. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's caught, Devon Achane. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He's him on the in route. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's got Smith. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. One last play before the break. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. That brings us to the break. The Jets with a halftime lead here in East Rutherford. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan Coachman in the EA Sport. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Putting the tight end in motion. From the 31. And the coverage is too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. They send a man in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Punting unit out now. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. Fields this clean at the 30. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. That one's caught on the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Blown back, gets the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Throwing from the gun here. He has the New York touchdown. And in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Complete out to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Moves slated downs to approach here from the 40. They run the counter to A-10. He's descending upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Quincy Williams making the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll stick with A-Chain. And he's brought down for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Tolomelo now working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. Down to the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Gibson now to return. Oh, he shows a burst on his return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Jets. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And that one's going to hit the turf.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Flush down now to his left. He's got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And the Dolphins got it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
There are so many fundamental details placed into that position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
1st down, here's Tua. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't. And they drop it. That's at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. 2nd down, carry for AJ.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
AJ reels it in. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, But those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Punt team on the field. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to throw now. On target to his man, Tony. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the 1st. He's dropping back to throw. That one's complete, right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's got it over the middle. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Option design here. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. 2nd and 10 now. Rolling left, buying some time. He breaks out the slide. Didn't want to take a hit, but he is just shy of the 1st down marker. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They go play action here. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. You gotta read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you gotta react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
He's back to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. There's a give up the middle. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
Trying to push this past the marker. And that's good yardage for the new set of downs. Well, we talked about this before, Brock. The thinking simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Another carry for it. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. One down left before a big decision to make. You continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
And touchdown, New York! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. They're set up at the 35 now. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes him back. Coming up. They've got a man in motion. 3rd and long from here. Man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They're throwing it. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback? I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Hand off now from the gun. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Here's the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Back to the well again. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Chased out to his right. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets making a 3-score game in the 4th. Zerline with the extra point. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. This offense getting all set for this series. Their failure on fourth down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Able to find Achan. Escapes a defender. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 38. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll throw it. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Working quickly here. From the 43. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here he is on third and long. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
He's throwing deep. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. DeMar Hamlin picks it up. And the Jets get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Throwing now off play action. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up second down. Looking for a throw here. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to work this down to the 41. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets close to beginning the year 4-0. Second and 3 now. They're going play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Going to the ground again on first. He's up again. They rip off a big chunk of field and sets him up for the first and goal.
Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets put up even more points in a win. Point after converted by Zerline. And the Jets grow their lead yet again. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. This return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The offense getting set to go. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He just throws this one away.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force the throw and risk the pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
And And that will not be enough for a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Shotgun now on third down. That's caught for the first. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. So the win goes to the Jets. And their start to the season not cooling off by any means as they move to 4-0 on the year.
It's week 5 of the Jets. Rocket on quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Jets and the Bengals on Thursday night.
It's the National Football League presented by EA. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the former Aztec from San Diego State.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now because he's coming off of a strong performance in their team's win last week. And you can just tell, even early in his rookie season, he's starting to get really comfortable out there, and things are starting to fall into place. In fact, in talking to the rival defensive coordinator of the team he's facing this week, he told me this young man's starting to get it.
And some space here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's good for a Jet first down, gain of 13. Operating from the gun, Hayes. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Off the play fake, Hayes. Touchdown, Jets. Kadarius Toney, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's Kadarius Toney who caps things with a touchdown reception. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. When you talk about this Jets defense, this crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking out the #1 overall offense in the league.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37. Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Well, the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, Valentine. And he'll have a Jets first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Hayes. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. The Jets at a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Caught by Wilson. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Off play action. Hayes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again. Buying time to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs. In today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
From the gun on 3rd down, Hayes. Pass taken in by his big tight end, and he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Here's Knight on the handoff. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Allen. Will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's 3rd and goal. A run with Knight. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Bam Knight, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Burrow. And incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. You talk about this Jets defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
The Bengals bring out their punter now. as he'll kick it away for the second time. "39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return.
And the Jets will take over.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And a week ago, as you get a look at the numbers, well over 100 yards, he was on fire.
He was on fire. Obviously, the offensive line was on fire, all the guys who were trying to assist him. But you know who else was? The play caller. Because his ego totally got out of the way, and he kept calling the plays that were working over and over, and they really didn't stop him.
Now the challenge, can they duplicate it? And his throw is incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position could get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game.
3rd and 8.
Back to throw. Hayes. He finds his man, complete. It's Burgess.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here's Allen. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Tackled on the play by Miles Murphy.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here.
From the 47 now, that work with a 2nd and 7.
As they've got it as we resume action. Rolling to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
2nd down and 6 now.
Looking to throw. Hayes.
Open man, he's got him. It's Tony for a giant touchdown. Kadarius Toney
with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Jets take a 3-touchdown lead.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fighting through at the 25.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably... Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Jet touchdown.
Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick-6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10.
At about the 32. After the pick-6, they go right back to the air.
Throw left side complete to Chase.
No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
throw. This pass complete to Higgins. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Sliding out of the pocket. Shakes up.
Now Burrow loses the football.
And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
Throwing to start the drive. Hayes. Caught. It's Wilson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Back to throw. Hayes escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Hayes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Jets are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes this 35-0 now. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10
at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
They'll get this one complete to Atwell.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Right back to Atwell. That's complete. Through the middle of the field.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
2-2 Atwell.
68 yards.
And the Bengals are able to claw one back.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
So here are the Jets now to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Hayes. He finds his man, complete. It's Burgess. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. You see the numbers, up over 200 passing yards already. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away at incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Operating from the gun. Hayes over the middle and complete to Wilson. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
And that'll be caught by Tony.
And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at the 41-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Antonio Gibson.
49 yards.
And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it concluded with the touchdown pass to Antonio Gibson. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Jets offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Hayes flushed out right.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Escaping the pressure right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Looking to throw. Hayes. Eluding the pressure right. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Over the middle, complete. That's Burgess. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Back to throw. Hayes. That is caught. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. forced out to his left. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now a play fake here on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Burgess. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10.
At the 31-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Open man is Higgins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. An inside give. Brown shoving through the defense. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd down and a yard.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over in that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
11.
They'll run with Gibson. And Gibson looking for some kind of opening, but he has none. They rally up to stop him short of the marker.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a terrible on downs. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Jets are going to get the football back.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
And this one will be brought back to the 22. it's Burrow. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. T. Higgins, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. He can't get him down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And a completion to Wilson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Hayes, flush to his right. He finds his man, complete. It's Burgess. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Only took them 3 plays, and they're already in the red zone, just like that. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. On the move to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
Off the play fake. Hayes. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jets add 6 to their lead. They'll try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
11 MT, 11 MT, 11 Thomas, 12.
Play action. It's Burrow. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. On the handoff, this is Brown. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Burrow on play action. Open man is Atwell, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Now Burrow. He'll find a man over the middle. 2-2 Atwell. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 8. Here's Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll bring up 4th down. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they knock that deficit down from 29 to 26. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. On the carry, here's Knight.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Off play action. Hayes flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now a carry for Allen.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Steps away to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Jets are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead.
They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Cincinnati set to take over once again. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Burrow will throw.
And he'll find Chase on the right side complete.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
He'll look to throw.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. The big fella. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. They're quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3. Following the fumble recovery. Hayes escaping the pressure right.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. From 3 yards out.
And the Jets add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
He'll get this one complete to Atwell.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
In motion, the tight end. Throwing again, it's Burrow.
And that one complete once again to Higgins.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Burrow looking to pass. Caught on the slant. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
Now Burrow going to change things up.
Here we go. 11.
Brown is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
They try and run forward here with Brown. And boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down. Now it's Burrow.
He'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll look to throw. Staying on his feet. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done, you just feel a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And he's going to be taken down back on the 35-yard line. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance.
Okay, break. Let go. Ready, set. And up. Here we go. Here we go. Ready. Ready up. Hup. It's week 6 of the NFL. And coming up next, it's the Jets. Rocket arm quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the former Aztec from San Diego State.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. Back to throw. Hayes. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Valentine. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down. Looking to throw. Hayes dancing to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018 from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
Now you see the numbers for Irving in last week's ball game. 12 carries, 62 yards, and a touchdown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing, Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
In motion left, Godwin. Now Mayfield. Right back to Chris Godwin. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it's 2nd down. Mayfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And the tight end goes in motion left. Mayfield now. Got his man complete over the middle. That's White. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. To throw, Mayfield. And it's caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Deontay Johnson from 8 yards out. And the Buccaneers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Jets offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. He had the touchdown pass on the opening drive as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes coming in, and he's right up there among the league's best. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Back to throw. Hayes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll try the left side. Valentine. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. From 4 yards out. And the Jets have taken the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Mayfield to throw it. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Here's Mayfield. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. They'll come up 2nd and 7 as they've got it as we resume action. Mayfield looks to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 25-yard line. Play fake. Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. In motion goes the tight end. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take, Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's an early front-runner for MVP of the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Off the play fake. Hayes. They'll roll him out right. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. And let's see, the Bucs with 6 DBs, so a dime set here on third down. Looking to throw. Hayes. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On fourth down, Hayes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10.
Off play action. Hayes. Touchdown, Jets. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes it a 21-10 game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete.
Down the sideline he goes. Chris Godwin.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Chris Godwin.
63 yards.
And the Bucs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-17. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So here are the Jets now to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. He finds his man, complete. That's Burgess. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
And he's had a lot of success throwing the ball here early. You see by the numbers, he's already up over 200 yards passing.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's first and 10 at the 34. Up the middle they go. Valentine. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. Back to throw. Hayes. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. They'll try the left side. Valentine. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This is 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Hayes. Forced out to his left. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Steps away to his left.
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass, and the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The attention shifting back to Chris Godwin and the rest of the Tampa offense.
He's done his part, but so far it's been in a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
But that doesn't mean changing anything, the way they're throwing the ball around and his catches and production. Keep doing that. They're going to have to fix some things likely on defense to try and slow down their opponents.
But so far he's north of 100 yards receiving.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
There's a short one taken in by Otten.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
In motion left, Godwin.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Malachi Corley deep to receive it.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Throwing to start the drive. Hayes.
Wilson's got it on the crossing route.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Hayes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burgess. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down.
And the Jets would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
It's caught by Mike Evans. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield. Johnson's got it complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Escapes the sack, eluding the pressure, but now he's swallowed up and taken down.
Lewis Seen
Drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taken from just outside the 30. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Off play action. Hayes being chased out left.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Looking to throw. Hayes. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Flush to his right. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Hadn't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the 1st down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Jets are able to widen their advantage.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield set to take over once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, The goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 38. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Back to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. On 1st and 10, here's Irving.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Quick hitter here. It's complete. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They're going to look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
A run up the middle with Irving.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Mayfield going to switch things up here.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Back to throw.
Touchdown! Chris Godwin with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bucs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And it's Chris Godwin who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. New York ready to go again offensively. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Valentine.
Now he's into the clear again. He's on his way.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A big play there.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Zerline good with a PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Get a look at...
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Valentine, nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Hayes dancing to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw. Hayes. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So here's Greg Zerline now as he'll try for the field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left.
Let's get it.
They go play action here on 1st down. He finds Wilson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw. Hayes. Buying time to his. He's going to take it in. Off the play fake. Hayes. And this one's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the...
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And he's going to take this one back. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Forced out to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Hayes steps away to his left. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Back to throw. Hayes.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
The Jets try it. Those 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Valentine. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
Well, partner, under the lights in prime time.